face all out of pain. He lost his daughter long ago. His wife to years ago today. Makes his rounds of light work. Baby bag in his hand. Coming back from the liquor store time and time again. Every day's closer to free. Just another shot of whiskey. It's just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey. Lord, he's riding the southbound train. The southbound train. 15 years together, built a family and a home. Lately she's been going places she's never really been before. His heart feels like it might stop beating at times. He prays it does, so he won't have to hear the truth. Woman that he loves. Every day's closer to that dream. Just another shot of whiskey. It's just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey. Lord, he's riding the southbound train. The southbound train. One day I'll walk again by your side. Till then, Scotch will be just fine. Just another shot of whiskey. It's just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey. Lord, he's riding the southbound train. Southbound train. Just enough to kill the pain. It's just another shot of whiskey. Lord, he's riding the southbound train. Southbound train. Southbound train.
All right, here we are back in the convention center, court 40. We're kind of in the middle. Number of courts here, I don't have a total count, but I would guess there's probably 60 maybe in the house, 50s, somewhere in the 50s. We are back for match number 2. Lights dropped the first one. Going up now against Minnesota North, 15-1, the Navy squad. They are 1-0. They won their first match in runaway fashion, 25-16, 25-3. So I would expect continued solid volleyball from Minnesota North here in this second match of the night. Again, this is the BC seed, and we're going to get underway now. Sent over, picked up by Petrol. Sokora in the middle. Block by the net, I guess he called no touch there. Dante with the middle attack. Finds the net, and the first point is to Minnesota North. Torrance serving, sends it over. Fetrel there. Sokora can't chase it down. Ace serve. Torrance. Looks like a lean squad over there. 6 players on the court, 2 players on the bench. We'll see a lot of these girls as Torrance sends over her third serve. Fettrell there. Sakura is going to go outside. Big swing. Gleason off the high hands. Picked up nicely. Middle attack. Blocked by Gleason. Nice job. Outside attack. Look out. Off the high hands. Picked up by Halbersma. No second contact. And it's another point for Minnesota North. 3-0 North in front. Halbersma sends it off to the side. Sakura gets a hand on it, but that's it. And quickly, 4-0 North. Minnesota North versus Northern Lights. Sent over short. Wow. Nice serve. Gleason goes flying in. Not going to get there. Ace serve North. It's 5-0 North in front. Torrance, a devastating server. Torrance short again. Gleason goes to get it. Sakura on two. Picked up by North. The overball sent by Sakura. Out the back door. Point. North. 6-0 now North leads. Torrance continues at the line. Short the other way. Falls in front of Munson. Torrance inside the 10-foot line pretty much every serve here. Devastatingly tough to handle. Short again. Looks like we got our replay. I don't know. We're going to do a replay. I don't know what happened. Timeout North. Saw a girl come into the area and then leave again. I don't know. I didn't see what happened there. Anyway, it's a fast start for North. They're up 7-0 here in set number one. I think we're getting some evidence as to how they got by Club Tonka 25-3. And we'll see timeout over Club North. I still only see 8 girls over there, 6 on the floor, 2 on the bench. I thought I saw another one come in and then leave, but we'll see what happens here. R1 having a conversation with our floor captain Gleason. She'll report in. I think Phoebe heard the message, and here we go. Torrance back at it now, 7-0. She goes mid-range this time. Munson there. Sakura sends it up. Back row attack by Fettrell. Picked up nicely. They're going to come strong side. Big swing off the high hands. Nice job, Sakura sending it over. Free ball coming. Can we use it? Sakura up high. Munson's going to go outside to Gleason. She steps into it. Blocked back. Sakura picks it up. Munson again to Gleason. This roll shot finds the net, and it's 8-0 Minnesota North. Torrance continues at the line. Short serve. Gleason goes in to get it. Sakura goes outside. Dante cross court. Dig nicely. North goes outside. Strong side attack is down the line, but long. And Lights is on the board. 8-1 the score. Thaw in. Munson out. Sakura to serve. Sakura, good strong serve into the 6. Picked up nicely in system. Strong side attack. It's a good one off the block into the R1. Point North. Everything working for North so far here in set number 1. It's 9-1. Now back to serve. This is number 15. Savannah Moore. Sakura goes outside. Gleason cross court shot. Picked up by North, but free ball coming, and there it is. Fettrell is there. Sakura outside. The left-hander Halbersma over the block and to the floor into the 4-5 seam. 9-2 the score. Gleason to serve. Gleason goes down the line. In system, strong side attack off the block. Picked up nicely by Sikora. No second contact. Point. Club North, and now it's 10-2. Riley Kairola serving. She goes down the line. Picked up by Fettrell. Sikora into the middle. Dante off the block. Picked up by North. Outside attack, big swing off the block. Nice dig, Munson. Sikora goes over on 2 into the 1. Picked up. Here comes Club North. Back row attack from the strong side is wide. Point Lights, 10-3 the score. Back to serve is Dante. Into the 6, good serve. Nice pass to pick it up. Right side attack, tipped over off the net cord and to the floor. It's a point North. 11-3 the score. Back to serve is Marin Bailey for Club North. Sent over. Gleason fights it off. Sent outside. Big swing by Fettrell. Picked up. And now here they come strong side down the line. Off. Not off the deflection. It's a hitting error. Point Northern Lights. Stadler will check in and serve. Halbersma get a break. Calling for a 2. There is the 2. Good serve. It's an ace. Nice serve by the Lakeville North product, Paige Stadler. 2 again. Good serve. Picked up this time. Right side attack. Lefty over the block. Picked up by Stadler. Tow's going to send it outside. Fettrell goes to get it. Pops it over. Here comes North. Right side attack. Tipped into the net. And it's a point. Lights. 6-11 now. Lights just down by 5. Stadler to serve. Stadler. Nice serve. Would have caught the line. Ace serve. Paige Stadler. And the convenience store point now. Lights 7. North 11. Stadler into the 6. Picked up in system. Middle attack. Lefty. Nice dig. Tow's going to go outside. Fettrell sends it over. Picked up by North. Right side attack. Tipped over. Collision. Good hustle by Tao and by Sikora. Unfortunately, the ball falls in between them. And it's a point to North. North now leads 12-7. Sent over. Passed up by Fettrell. Stadler goes outside. Gleason rolls shot down the line. Picked up by the setter, Kairola. Tipped over. Munson is there. Stadler on 2. Into the campfire. Scores for Northern Lights. Northern Lights, after being down, I think it was 8-0. Now trails 8-12. Back to serve. Fettrell, good serve. Nice pass and system middle attack. Look out. Nice block at the net. And now Lights with the big attack. Picked up nicely. Punched at, tipped over. Stadler sends it up high. Sikora all the way across. Gleason's going to step into a nice attack for the kill. Jenna Gleason scores for Lights. 9-12 now. Lights down 3. Off the net court, picked up by North. There's a right side attack off the block. Nice pickup by Tao. Stadler's going to go up top to Gleason. Looking for the corner, gets the corner. She says, let's go. And she launches Lights into double digits now, 10-12. Fettrell waiting for the ball. There it is. There's the signal for ready. Now Lights down 2. Put in play into the 6. Good serve. The overball picked up by Gleason. Stadler Back to Sakura. Roll shot over the block. Picked up nicely. Strong side attack coming. That's through the block. Popped up high by Fettrell. High again by Thaw. And a free ball sent over. It's in. Now here comes North. Right side attack. The lefty. Dug up nicely by Fettrell. Scrambling. Nice job by G. Guashvili. And a block by G. Guashvili. Another attempt block, but it's a good kill from North to the floor. Encouraging words out of Coach Phoebe. Nice run for Northern Lights. They're down 3 here in set number 1. Kennedy Rolicky sends it over. Tough serve. Double contact by Stadler. We'll give him credit for an ace on the Club North side. Or Minnesota North, excuse me. Kennedy Rolicky. Net serve. Point Lights, they're down 3 as Thaw back to serve. There's a signal for Eddie. Thaw into the 1. Passes up in system. Strong side attack coming. Tip shot. Stadler dives but can't get there. Point Club North. And now they're back to a 4-point margin. 15-11 with the dangerous Tennessee Temple back to serve. She sends it over. Nice pass by Fettrell. Middle attack. Dante blocked. Gleason makes a punch at it, but sends it over into court 35. And it's a point Club North. Temple over. Munson across. Gleason going for the cross court. Catches the top of the net. Falls on the light side. Point Club North. As Temple continues at the service stripe. Temple up, Temple over. Fettrell goes down to get it. Stadler to Sakura. Sakura, big swing through the block, to the floor. Nice attack by Emi Sakura for the kill. 12-17 now. Lights trails by 5. Sakura earned her way back to the service stripe. She'll get ready to put this one in play. Into the 1, popped up high. It's trouble, but it is coming back free. There it is. Fettrell is there. Sakura wants Albersma over the block. Picked up by North. Look out, strong side attack. It's a good one through the hands of Fettrell. Lots of pace on that one, and Club North now back up by 6. Savannah Moore back to serve. Good strong serve. Splits the gap between Munson and Fettrell for the ace. And Northern Lights now down by 7, 19-12. Good strong serve. That one's long. Munson lets it go. Smart choice. Point Northern Lights. Now Lights down 6, 13-11. Gleason returns the favor of a missed serve. And Club North, I keep saying Club North, it's Minnesota North, reaches the red zone, 20-17. Kairola back to serve. Munson, good pass. Sakura sends it up to the middle. Dante steps into it off the block and to the floor. Dante, kill for Northern Lights. She earns her way back to the service stripe, down 6. Beth Dante, the Bethlehem or Eastview High School product. Left-handed attack, nice dig, Dante. Sakura sends it over with one hand, picked up nicely. They're going to come strong side again. Another big swing off the block, picked up by Gleason. Sakura hustles over to it. Fettrell steps into it. Big block. Nice dig out of net. Sikora sends it over with two hands. Now here comes Minnesota North again. Strong side roll shot over the block and long. Great defense by Northern Lights to keep that ball alive. And it's a point. Lights now just down by a handful, 15-20 the score. Dante serving. She goes down the line. Good pass and system. Strong side attack. The lefty sends it over. Sikora goes down to get it. Dante goes outside. Helbersma down the line. Nice shot. Picked up nicely by the libero. Right side attack. Blocked! Big time block by G. Goashvili. Scoring for Lights. And now they're down 4. All right, folks, apologize. Battery issue. Soundboard shut down. I think we're back up and running. It's been hectic volleyball, as you've seen. The Lights still trails by 4. Munson goes down to get it. Stadler's going to send it outside. Gleason, big swing off the net cord, picked up by Minnesota North. They're going to go strong side. Roll shot over. And long, but touched. It's a point, Minnesota North. And now they are on the hook with a 5-point lead for set number 1. Back to serve the lefty off the net cord. Munson, good job picking it up. Stadler's going to go outside. Gleason into the block and into the bench. Point, Northern Lights. Nice job on the attack by Gleason. Backs continue to be against the wall. It's 20-24. Thaw, nowhere to go. Ready to serve. Sends it into the 6. Picked up by Minnesota North. Middle attack off the block. Out of play. Point. And set number 1 to Minnesota North. I'm going to step away. This is called Fire and Steel. Chad Johnson music.
When I was growing up, Daddy told me that nothing in this life is for real. Oh, you wait like fire and lightning. You'll shine like polished steel. Never turn your back on a true friend. Best troubles in your life. 2 hard days work at your very best. He's leading peace each night. time when my daddy raised me proud. Walk soft when you have to follow. When you lead real loud. But now my nights are filled, and living and sleep consumes my days. But I can turn my back now, 'cause I ain't got a friend. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. You wanna know how my life turned out? You wanna know what living's all about? Dreamers live and dreamers die. Every night our lifetime, wonder why. Got my fire in the bottle and steel in my guitar. Living don't come easy in the honky-tonks and bars. Drinks to help me sleep the house and a song to buy my meals. The only thing that was right about is life ain't all that real. Oh, I see.
All right, back here, court 40. Lights down, 1-0. A good recovery there. I think they were down 8-0 at some point. Battled back and lost 25-20. I think we will start serving set number 2, if I remember correctly. Big time run out of the gate by Minnesota North last set. We'll see if we can match that with Socorro getting ready to serve. All right, we're getting close. There's the signal for ready, and set number 2 starts now. Good serve into the 5-6, picked up by Minnesota North. Strong side attack, nice dig by Thaw. Over on 2 goes Socorro, picked up by Minnesota North. Strong side attack again, dug up by Fetchville. Socorro sends it back across. Thaw over the block, and middle attack blocked by Dante. Double contact by Dante. The first 2 were okay. It was the third one that was a problem. She had the block. She tried to send it over, but it caught the top of the net and fell back towards her, so she gave her one more shot, and the R1 says that's one too many, and we're 0-1 in set 2 with Savannah Moore to serve. Ooh, look out. That's a long one. Point Lights 1-1 now, early set number 2. With Gleason back to serve. Gleason goes down the line. Passing system, right side attack, tipped over. Thaw is there. Socorro sets up for Gleason. Big swing off the high hands. Nice dig by North, but no attack off the left side. Set was tight. And she came with the left hand, but she couldn't get it over the net, and it's a point Northern Lights. And Lights leads 2-1 here in set 2. First lead of the match for Lights. Down the line, just wide. And we're knotted at 2 in set number 2. Libero swap for Lights. Substitutions for Minnesota North, and here comes Kairola, sends it over. Munson right there. Sikora with options. Domte in the middle. She goes into the 4-5 seam, but it's wide. Point Minnesota North. Kairola to serve. Kairola up. Short. Munson, nice job to pick it up, but the overball sent back, and here we go. Sikora back to Halbersma, left-handed swing, picked up by Minnesota North. They're going to come strong side, tipped over. Sikora goes flying in. Fettrell goes flying in. Unfortunately, Lights can't put three together, and it's a point Minnesota North. Kairola again back to serve. Kairola up, over. Munson fights it off, but it's out of play. Point North, and they are up 5-2. Kairola sends it over short again. Munson, nice job to send it back over, but here comes North. Big attack. Munson goes down, sends it over again. Here comes North once again. Big swing. Munson there for a third time. And Halbersma can't put it over, but Sikora dug it out of the net and unfortunately made contact with the net. We got a timeout. Northern Lights down 4 here, set number 2. Needing this set to extend the match. Minnesota North, strong squad, good defense, good offense, excellent serving. Northern Lights hanging in there, working hard. Munson all over the place. Good defense, good defense, good defense. It'll be Fettrell, Munson, and Gleason getting ready to receive the serve from Kairola, and here we go. Sent over, Munson there. Sikora sends it outside. Fettrell waits for it into the block, picks it out of the net. Sikora back row to Gleason. Big swing into the 6, into the 1, and it's good for a kill. Gleason from the back row. Good dig by Sikora. Unfortunately, Kairola on the Minnesota North side. Unfortunately, no second contact. Point Lights, and now Domte to serve. Domte into the 6, picked up nicely. Scrambling, free ball coming, back row attack. Gleason with the dig. Sikora is going to go outside. Fettrell, big swing off the block, to the floor. Fettrell scores for Lights. 4-6 now, they're just down by 2. Started with a good serve that took Minnesota North out of system. See if Domte can do that again. Down the line, just a tile wide. Point Minnesota North. Now they lead by 3. This is Marin Bailey back to serve. Bailey up, Bailey over. Gleason, perfect pass. Sikora into the middle. Nice attack by Jigua Ashvili, and that's picked up, sent back. Now here we go, right side. Halbersma over the block. Nice dig on the Minnesota North side. Roll shot over. Sikora sticks her nose in there and picks it up. Munson's going to go to Fettrell. Fettrell waits for it. Nice dig. Middle attack is a quick one. Nice job by Munson. Gleason sends it up high. And Jiguashvili goes for the two-handed push. The pesky net in the way. Point Minnesota North. They've doubled up. Lights here 8-4. With number 4 serving. That's Bailey again. Sikora, good hustle. Fettrell, nice try to bring it back inside the antenna to no avail. And now the Minnesota North lead is a handful. North by 5. Gleason, Sikora keeps it up. Fettrell, good shot. Picked up nicely. Middle attack. Nope. Goes outside. Roll shot over. Gleason with the dig. Sikora up high. Fettrell. Big swing through the block. Nice dig. They're going to come strong side. Nice attack from the back row. Good dig Munson. Sikora pushes outside. Fettrell blocked at the net by Minnesota North. And it's a Another point North. They win the race to 10. They lead 10-4 with number 4, Marin Bailey, serving. Bailey up and over. Gleason, good pass. Sikora back to Gleason, back row. Finds the net, point North. Minnesota North has extended the lead to 7. They're up 11-4. Serve over short, too short, catches the net, point Northern Lights. Stadler with the serve. Good serve, ace serve. Stadler, point Northern Lights. 6-11 now. Paige Stadler sends it over. This is going to be an attack from the right side. Splits the block and finds the floor. Fettrell up with Jigua Ashvili. Pinballed around a little bit, but fell down on the light side, and now it's 12-6. North sends it over. Picked up by Fettrell. Stadler into the middle. Gleason. Runs into Munson there. A little miscommunication, and it's a point. Club North. Good serve. Fettrell there. Stadler gets help from Munson. Sikora from the left side off the block. Sent back over. Nice job by Jigo Ashvili pulling it out of the net. And now they're going to come strong side down the line. And that's a good one. Point to Club North. This is libero Tessa Burnett serving. She goes the other side. Gleason is there. Stadler runs back to Fettrell. Big swing through the hands and to the floor. Point Northern Lights. Fettrell with the cross-court winner. She earns her way back to the service stripe, down 7. Fettrell gets the ball off camera right. There she is. Roll shot over and down. Point Lights. Ace serve by Ellie Fettrell, the Sibley East High School product. She'll give her another go, this time down the line. In-system pass, middle attack. It's a good one. It catches the outside of the line, and it's a point, Minnesota North. Good quick attack by Minnesota North, and now they're back up by 7, 15-8. Paisley Akervik to serve down the line, picked up by Gleason. Trouble. A serve. Minnesota North. Akervik to serve. Into the 6th. Munson, good pass. Stadler's going to go outside. Gleason off the high hands. Picked up nicely, though. Strong side attack down the line. Another good one for Minnesota North. That's a point North. Now they lead 17-8. Here's set number 2. They're up 1-0. Short serve down the line. Catches the net cord. Point Northern Lights. In comes Thaw. She'll look to get Lights into double digits. Thaw into the 5-6. Middle attack, look out. Well-timed attack there. That hitter was in the air before the set made contact, and it came down hard between the blocks to the floor. Hennessy Temple now to serve. Temple goes over short. Gleason there picks it up. Stadler's going to run back. Sikora can't pull it out of the antenna. And it's another point Minnesota North, and Northern Lights wants to talk it over. Trailing 19-9 here in set number 2. If Lights can pull off a miraculous comeback here and win this match, they would be in the race for the top 2 spots. As it looks now, they will play tomorrow afternoon, 3 p.m. scheduled start. You never know with day 2 how things are going to go. More on that later, as Club North is going to put it back in play. Good serve, good pass, Fettrell. Stadler into the middle, Dante through the block, off the deflection, out of play. Nice attack by Dante, scoring for Northern Lights. They've reached double digits. Now Sikora back to serve. Sikora up and over. Good pass, strong side attack, big swing, blocked, but down. Halbersma was there, got a hand on it. Unfortunately, it fell back down on the Lights side. That's a point Minnesota North, and they've won the race to 20 and doubled up Lights. It's 20-10 in set 2. Serve over, Gleason, good pass. Sikora into the middle. Dante into the block and down. Dante having success in the middle for Northern Lights. Another kill off the block by Beth Dante. Brings Jenna Gleason back to serve. Good strong serve into the 6. Not coming back. Ace serve. Jenna Gleason. Point Northern Lights. Lakeville South product with the ace. Scores for Northern Lights. Gleason again. Down the line this time. This pass is in. Strong side attack. Big swing. It's over the block. Touched by Gleason. Point Minnesota North. Now to serve Kairola. She goes down the line. Fettrell with hands. Sikora free ball over. Good pass. Look out. Big lefty attack. Nice dig. Munson sent back over. Scrambling our Lights, and they are doing a good job. Now Sikora wants Gleason back row. Big swing. Off the deflection, out of play, and Northern Lights shows some grit defensively to keep that ball alive. Excellent job all around. And it's a point Lights. Dante now to serve, down 8. Slowly but surely, good serve, ace serve, Dante. Dante from the service line drops it into the 6, the short 6 for the ace. And now Lights just down a touchdown in traditional extra point. Dante goes for the zone 4, finds the net, point to Club Minnesota North, 15-1 Navy. Back to serve, this is number 4, Marin Bailey. She sends it over. Gleason there, perfect pass. Sikora goes outside. Fettrell into the block, but recovers it. Struggling our Lights, not coming back. Point Minnesota North. And now they trail 23-14, set 2. Minnesota North up 1-0. Bailey sends it over short. Gleason gets hands on it, but it's an ace serve. The short serve's devastating for Minnesota North. And now on the hook for set 2 in the match is Bailey. Munson's there. Sikora goes outside. Fettrell, big swing. Picked up nicely. Here comes Minnesota North down the line. Sikora with the dig. Munson sends it outside. Fettrell popped up nicely. Middle attack off the left hand to the floor. 25th point for Minnesota North. They win 25-14 in set number 2. And that'll set us up for a third match of the day. It's 5:25. It was, 6:25, scheduled for a 7 o'clock start. I imagine we'll go early. I believe the reffing team was our opponent, so we'll shut down for now. should pop right back up here in just a few minutes for more Northern Lights volleyball. 15 Xenon from the Convention Center in downtown Minneapolis. We'll be back shortly.